Goes in again, does get a stun to the face for his trouble. Walks on out of them. Slepper and Zinek really not having fun in this bottom lane this time round. X-Special not quite as under-leveled as he was before. And he is bullying them under that tower. Chaos up to level 4. What is their CS at? 40 CS Cogmore. Despite being pushed to the tower, he's actually ahead of Ash. Darius forced to pull away from Young Buck again. And now with his lane on push, he is going to have to base. There is no two ways about that.
The lane's pretty even. Both players are at 29 CS. Young Buck is sticking in lane, so he's going to pull ahead a little bit in CS. But that CS difference should break even as soon as Darius gets back in the lane and when Riven backs as well. However, Darius is going to be at a disadvantage because I believe Riven is going to hit level 6 first because Maokai was in lane for a while, and when Riven hits level 6, is just going to be a lot of threat on Vladimir with the Ignite and that ultimate. He's going to have a lot of kill potential. At any point if Darius drops below half hit point with the Ignite and with the Wind Slash, Darius is going to feel a lot of pain. So that's one thing you guys should watch out for.
First backs for both those in the top lane. Just the Amplifying Tome, some more health potions for Darius. But 2 Doran's Blades come out there for Riven. She's got a few health potions to boot. So let's wait and watch it. We have seen Cogmore back. The amount of times in the last couple of weeks that I've seen a Cogmore stay in bottom lane till he's had like 4,000 gold is unbelievable. I don't know how he managed it. He was 9 times out of 10 with a Soraka, so he had that sustained, but Slepper not quite going to pull it off this time round. X-Special and Chaos forcing them out the once, as we do see mid lane. Odd One getting a little bit aggressive onto Extinct. Does take a binding to the face, standing in that pool for his trouble. Won't last very long though. Its binding's only level 1, and the pool is still only level 3, so it's not the most damage yet.
So the difference between this game and last game is Cog isn't nearly as overpowering Ash. Generally when you have an Alistar, and he's going to be able to output a lot more damage, but Cog is one of those champions where once he hits level 6, he's going to be spamming a lot of spells to poke down the enemy and take that advantage over time. So, because he doesn't have that constant mana.
Reggie goes in on Zinnik, gets himself a kill. There's another quick Baron Dragon coming out for TSM. Stun from Extinct doesn't land on anyone. Can he get the binding down on Especially the Ignite's ticking. The kill will go in anyway. Bit of a wasted flash by Meluno. They are now chasing onto Reginald. They want to get as many kills as they can to return this Baron Gold. Dragon Gold, oh my god. Meluno still chasing. He's a little bit quicker than Reggie here, but he's going to get around the corner. The Dreadline's not going to hit. And that will be the end of it. But 3 kills to 3 is not going to make up for that 1,000 gold ahead. TSM are now with the Dragon.
So back to what I was talking about earlier. A big portion of Kog'Maw's damage comes from his mana. Not having that infinite sustain on the mana from... Oh, so there's another kill top.
Yeah,
oh,
wow,
so
quick.
It just...
Young Buck landed everything.
Just basically at this point, at any point, if Darius uses his pull and he's basically gonna die. The moment he gets out, he's gonna eat an ignite. He's gonna eat the triple jump and the stun. And with the Wind Slash, he's gonna get finished off. It's basically the matchup, right? You look at it this way, okay? Riven does damage based on the remaining health of a champion, right? The lesser you have, the more damage he does. And Vlad loses health every time he uses his pull on a % of remaining health. So if he's at full hit point and he uses his pull, he's gonna come out really, really chunked. And so the moment he comes out, he's gonna get full comboed, and he's gonna be even lower with the ignite. So he's gonna be unable to lifesteal back, and he's gonna just get chunked really, really hard from a Riven combo, and that Wind Slash is just gonna finish him off over and over.
Let's wait and watch it. Slepper to Chaos. How is this bot lane shaping up this time round? Been back again, Slepper. 2 Doran's attack speed boost and a pickaxe. And Ash himself with the F sword and a Vamp Scepter. 68 CS to 78. Fairly even, but it's just enough to be annoying. 1 kill, 1 assist apiece. It's fairly even it out. We're still obviously seeing that first dragon about a minute ago. We've got a good long while on that yet. But we do have Maluno hiding in this top bush, waiting to gank out onto Riven. As Dyrus is pushing the lane up. Still gonna be
this could be very dangerous for Dyrus. Because the lane pressure is moving forward. If he moves about 300 more distance, he's going to be in range of Riven Stun and Dredgeline. And I think Nautilus DC'd. Could very well be DC'd. Because after that initial stun on Riven, it's natural for Nautilus to actually come out, use his ultimate, use his Dreadline, and pull somebody back.
No, he was just using it as a bait. So he levels up, comes back into the next bush. Let's see. Dyrus, you know the ult's down. We see bot lane, low health warning comes out onto Slepper. Odd One grabs that king while we were watching top. He tries to CS with his passive, doesn't really go down.
That's a really good play by Janna down bottom. Basically, Ashe landed the arrow. Maokai was too far to use his Twisted Advance onto Kog'Maw, so a special flash over Kog'Maw knocks him back, gives Odd One time to get close enough to get the Twisted Advance on, and basically secured the kill on Kog'Maw.
Well played, Special. Did Slepper have his flash? No, he didn't, so that's why he couldn't get away from it. And they are now staring down this bottom tower. They don't want to kill it. The character's gone back. But now that they know he's down there, we do have Maluno coming through the top jungle.
So bad.
Yeah, they're going to come around the backside. Not after he stole, or not before, sorry, he's stolen wolves. They drop.
So Morgana's ult is up, Nautilus ult is up, so if anything lands on Reggie, they're going to be able to chain him, and he's not going to be able to lightning rush away.
There's the Nautilus. Oh, it's going to knock him out. He's a long way back past the tower. The binding won't miss the Dreadline. The binding won't hit. The Dreadline misses. And Maluno's going to drop to the tower, giving Reggie a kill. AL, this is a different team to the one we saw beforehand. And again, Extinct misses another binding. He lands the pull. Binding misses. Reggie wants to get that W out. Doesn't quite happen. Q lands through the wall. One more little bit of damage. Flash followed by flash. That binding lands. Reggie actually trying to dodge it. He walks into it.
Normally, Morg would bind over the wall in a straight line to hit him. So Reggie actually went up to dodge it, but the arrow came by. It didn't hit anything. It's very common to shoot through brushes, anticipating that someone's blue pilling there. But you know, you take your chances, and if it hits, he might have picked the kill. But it's still worth a shot.
Yeah, we did see Dyrus getting forced out of the top lane again. Young Buck didn't grab a kill, but he got rid of him. What is the CS desperation up there? 91 to 71. So it's not actually that big. Dyrus doing very well.
Well, the kill too. So like essentially in terms of farm, it's he's got a kill and assist over Dyrus. So overall, it's about 500 gold, which is about like 30 something CS on top of what the count is. So the relative farm difference is about 40 to 50.
And we have Odd One up here now as well. Gonna help him zone back Young Buck. Gonna back away. Let's see how long we got on Dragon. We've got about a minute, I think. And we do in fact see TSM all making their way down, shopping, buying, healing themselves up, and approaching the bottom half of the map. In fact, not even a minute. There is the Dragon. AL are there. Drops a ward straight inside that pink TSM. Binding does land on Reggie. Gets a little bit of damage this time, but Extinct takes just as much in return with one shuriken. And TSM start the Dragon straight away. They're strong, they know it. And AL are a little bit out of position. Here they come. Reggie just waiting on this ramp he's got. Oh, if anyone comes down it, he will be able to pick him up. There we go. In around the backside, he's going to on to Slepper, get him out of the fight, but let's see how it shapes up. Big Special going low, the Dragon's already dead. Chaos gets his arrow up. Big Special drops to Young Buck, who's really struggling now. So far, Slepper's still alive. Chaos gets knocked up, will drop to... In fact, couldn't get a double kill. Morgana grabs himself, kill onto Ashe. Young Buck still chasing, wants the Dyrus kill, does land the knock up. One more auto attack, Young Buck gets that kill. Reginald's coming in the backside, still standing, gets a good snare onto Extinct, who is running around the backside of the Dragon pen. Comes here, drops, but so is Morgana. Odd One, the last member left up. Zinnik, Maluno, and Young Buck all in here, chasing down onto him. He's got no way to get out of this pen. That will be an ace for AL. And to be honest, the fact that Slepper got chased out of the fight so early on made me think that was going to go TSM's way. They didn't have an AD carry.
The whole point of Slepper running back, they actually benefited more from that. Kennen's ultimate just so much more powerful in the center of everybody else, especially comboed with Vlad's ult. Once Vlad drops his ult, if Kennen's ult is there too, he's gonna get a damage amplifier. Having Chase Kog'Maw out solo and just killing him one-on-one, Reggie essentially missed out on all the potential damage he could have done to the rest of the team. If you looked at everybody on AL, they're relatively low. With enough damage and pressure, it would have caused them to run, and with the stun on multiple people, it would have allowed TSM to do more damage overall from other players that had died. So, in terms of chasing Kog'Maw out, he should have just cut his losses after the initial lightning rush and flashed back into the center of the fray.
Okay. Learn something new every day. It has not quite brought AL back into this, I must admit. Okay, they aced TSM, they kept 3 members left up, but they did still lose out on the Dragon. They are still down by about 1,000 gold. And to be honest, all those kills, they went to Riven and Morgana, which are nice targets, but you still need to get some speed onto this Kog'Maw. He's 1-2-1 now, and Ashe, in fact, Ashe is 1-1-2, so she didn't get as much as I thought. Maokai picking up 3 kills. It's going to start becoming really tanky. The Ashe arrow will go out, does land onto Slepper. We've got Maokai coming down. There's a flash and the knockback again from X Special. Reginald coming in. Nice headbutt from Zinnik, keeping Maokai away. Odd One will dash to him, puts his ult down. Slepper going really low. The ult's going to proc from Red One. Renegade. Odd One gets the kill. Chaos finished it off.
That was so close on X Special.
Wow.
He was actually a little bit lower than that, and he regens some. That last Kog'Maw Living Artillery actually took X Special to about 30 HP. If he can land another, any type of damage source would have killed him. Even an Alistar heal on himself, if he was standing next to X Special, would have killed him as well.
Reggie takes a bit more poke from his stink, catches that binding, stands in the pool for the level 5. He's getting quite tanky as this Kennen now. He's got himself that Giant's build up. Going to start building a Rylai's. We do have a gang going into the bot lane, coming into Chaos. Zinnik and Maluno. There's the knock up. That will be the kill. Maluno finishes it off. So, okay, we'll be about to put it to AD carry, but Slepper's not there, and as a result, they managed to bait Chaos in. Kill is a kill. 2-2-2 AD carry, and Maluno's getting stronger by the minute. 1-2-3 is his attack score. Darius gets bait forward. Odd One's here. Young Buck is going to dash back to the tower. Shurelia's popped, but that's all that comes from it. Young Buck does waste his ultimate, using it to clear the minions and shift back away. As Extinct and Reggie are fighting in the mid lane. Reggie forced to flash away so that stun doesn't proc from Extinct's ultimate. And that's going to be the end of it. But Extinct's now out of mana, and Reggie's got plenty of energy as Young Buck's chasing Darius again in the top lane. The Ignite is ticking down. He does a dash, needs to use up his Qs. He's still on cooldown. The dash is here. The stun's up, but it will miss. And Darius is going to kite him around this tower. Is it going to be enough? It will be. The tower's going to shut him down.
Oh,
Darius survives. Very
I
well
was almost
played.
certain Darius was going to die. He had another jump before he had another jump before he had to stun it. Had he just jumped one more time, the distance would have been close enough. So he can get that stun off, but because that stun didn't hit, Darius was able to get back behind the tower and just circle around once more. And the lifesteal gave him enough to take 2 extra hits from Riven, and just, I don't even know what to say. I was almost certain Darius was gonna die.
It would not have surprised me either. So, AL still just lacking money. It's only 1,000 gold. Okay, Riven did get shut down. She dropped. She gave a killing spree to Darius. It's not the end of the world. It's going to make things a little bit more difficult. It's going to make Darius stronger. But so is everyone on AL. We're still waiting for another big fight. Dragon won't be up for about 3 more minutes, I think. You do have no chance at all at any kind of Baron. And you've got to remember, this is still game number 3. Both teams want to win this. They are playing it, I wouldn't say safe, but they are trying quite
They're trying
hard.
very, very hard.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be 2 teams left in the upper bracket after this, because it's only an 18 tournament. So actually progressing through this match is going to help out any of the team a lot. That's one less match you have to play.
Exactly. And as much as we love League of Legends, the less matches you can play and still win your money, is a nice one, as Darius does get dived on again by Youngbuck, but Odd One is here ready and waiting. The snare goes out and the knockback goes out. Hasn't put his ult down yet. There it goes. He will flash away from it. The ult's ticking down from Darius. They're going to give up on the chase, but that slow